Ranking every single MCU TV show from worst to best. Number 11 is definitely She-Hulk. This was the most unfunny Marvel TV show of all time, and I barely was able to get through this. Number 10 was Secret Invasion. Nick Fury was really good in this series, and that's about it. It was all very lackluster. The crime drama elements did not work, and the espionage was just boring. I just found myself bored throughout this show. Number 9, Echo. Echo I actually quite liked in the series Hawkeye, but I really love Kingpin, and he was not used in this show near enough, and the scenes with him and Echo were fantastic, but everything else was just flat. Number 8, Miss Marvel. There is a lot of charming comedy in this with Kamala Khan, and if you enjoy that, you'll probably enjoy this show, but I found the villain boring and lackluster, and just the plot overall was just kind of bizarre, and she doesn't really use her powers. Number 7, now we're jumping up. Agatha All Along. This was actually surprising. I thought this was going to be an absolute bonfire, but every episode was kind of like going through the witch's trial, and they're kind of losing people along the way. It was quite interesting, quite fun. I actually quite enjoy this. I'd recommend checking it out if you want just a really chill Marvel TV show. Aubrey Plaza was a standout as well. Number 6, Hawkeye. I love Kate Bishop in this show, and I really hope we see Haley Steinfeld in a future MCU project, probably Avengers Doomsday. But her relationship with Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye was just fun and pleasing to watch, and it's great that Yelena is in this as well. Number 5, Moon Knight. I know this has some questionable CGI moments that is plastered all over YouTube, but I really enjoyed this series. I love this kind of dual personalities of Moon Knight and the character and how they come together. It is just such an engrossing story. I feel like this could have been a lot better than it was, but it was kind of shot way too high above its ground, but I still find this a really enjoyable time. I'd recommend checking out Moon Knight. WandaVision. I feel like the only thing that let this series down really was the ending. That kind of final battle was kind of a bit kind of rushed and just kind of thrown together. But other than that, this was a really intriguing show. I think this was one of Marvel's definite best shows, and considering it was the first one they put out, like, bravo to Marvel. They came out swinging hard. Number 3, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I know people go on Carly and she's the worst villain of all time. Yes, she is not good. Let's leave it at that. But Bucky and Sam Wilson's connection and buddy kind of cop thing was kind of fun. Like, you know, them going through and trying to figure this out. But John Walker was by far my favorite character. I love this anti-hero story. He kind of has that fall from the power and the serum, and then he kind of comes back and redeems himself a little bit. Looking forward to seeing him in the Thunderbolts. And then Zemo, of course. Zemo's amazing. Number 2, Daredevil Born Again. Wow, that was a really good show. If we're including the Netflix seasons of Daredevil, this is definitely not taking 4th place, but it was still an enjoyable season. It was great seeing Fisk and Matt kind of clashing again, and I love that sequence you see in the trailer when they're talking to one another. That was probably one of my favorite parts. But yeah, there was lots of love in this series, and if you've seen the Netflix series and you haven't checked this out yet, I'd recommend checking it out. It is a good time, but you can definitely tell they cut this in half to split into 2 seasons because it felt like it was a massive cliffhanger. Number 1, Loki. Tom Hiddleston's Loki. This was phenomenal. I love his relationship with Mobius. Owen Wilson portrays his character very well, and just their kind of connection and friendship throughout this series is just fantastic and blemishing. Has a lot of awesome aspects with time and Kang, and by far the MCU's best series. What's your ranking for the Marvel TV shows?